Hello, Class 4-1 Orange Group. Mr. Waterman here with today's language arts lesson on Friday, January 28th, 2022. I hope you all are doing safe and well at home. I hope your families are all well. I hope you have had a great week studying online. Okay, so for the first part of our double block lesson, we're going to look at our grammar activity as we always do. And yesterday we started a new unit. And the first part of our unit was on pronouns and homophones, which is on page 121. Okay, here's what we learned yesterday. It's, their, and your are possessive pronouns. We also learned that it's, their, and your are contractions for it is, they are, and you are. Finally, we learned to be careful not to confuse possessive pronouns with contractions that sound the same. Okay, so for the activity below, we needed to read each sentence, then circle the correct word in parentheses to complete each sentence. We did the first 4 together. Now let's check numbers 5 through 14. 5. It should be their lives depend on many things being in balance. THEIR. Okay? 6. Because of all the tiny spaces in the Great Barrier Reef. It should be it's, IT''S. It's a great place for a fish to hide. It is a great place for a fish to hide. Number 7. It's off the coast of Australia. IT''S. It is off the coast of Australia. Number 8. Surely you're amazed that the Great Barrier is 1,250 miles long. You're, meaning you are. YOU''RE. 9. Imagine all the sea life that lives in all its cracks and holes. ITS. That's a possessive pronoun for the sea life. 10. You're going to enjoy your visit to the reef. YOU''RE. You are going to enjoy your visit to the reef. 11. You don't have to dive far to see its beauty. ITS. Okay. 12. Don't forget your flippers. YOUR, possessive pronoun. 13. Fish stay in their own groups. This is a possessive pronoun. THEIR. And 14. The mother stays with its young. ITS, possessive pronoun. Okay. So here are your answers to page 121. Once you are finished, please turn the page to 122. On this page yesterday, we had pronoun and contraction and homophones. We learned it's, their, and your are possessive pronouns. We also remembered that it's, their, and your are contractions for it is, they are, and you are. Then we had the word there. THERE. The word there means in that place. It sounds just like there, T-H-E-I-R, and there, T-H-E-Y apostrophe R-E, for they are. For the activity, I wanted you to circle and write the homophone that correctly completes each sentence. We did numbers 1 and 2 together. Now let's look at 3 through 8. Number 3, corals belong to a family of animals, and their relatives, possessive pronoun, T-H-E-I-R, their relatives include jellyfish and anemones. 4, it's even possible to find corals growing on shipwrecks. The contraction, it is, I-T apostrophe S. 5, a sponge eats by pumping water through tiny holes in its body, possessive pronoun, I-T-S. 6, the bottom of the ocean is a busy place, and many creatures live there, in that place, T-H-E-R-E. Number 7, which one is your favorite? The sea stars, the sand dollars, or the spiny lobsters? Your possessive pronoun, Y-O-U-R. And finally, for number 8, no matter which one is your favorite, they're all important to life under the sea. This one is going to be the contraction, for they are, T-H-E-Y apostrophe R-E. Okay? And there are your answers for page 122. Now, let's move into today's lesson. On page 123, these are going to be the mechanics. Please listen as I read through each point. Point number 1, an apostrophe takes the place of letters left out of a contraction. Point 2, possessive pronouns do not have apostrophes, okay? So these are our possessive pronouns, right? They don't have apostrophes. Point number 3, please remember, be careful not to confuse possessive pronouns with contractions. Let's look at the directions for part A. Read the pairs of sentences below. Then, write the correct form of the underlined incorrect contraction or possessive pronoun on the line. 1. Have you heard about underwater parks? They're places where sea life is protected. 2. Fish and people both have homes. The ocean is theirs and the land is ours. 3. Clean water is important for sea life. It's like clean air for us. 4. A lobster's skeleton is on the outside of its body. Where's your skeleton? 5. Do you want to see the reef? You're going to need a snorkel. Okay, let's look at number 1 together. Have you heard about underwater parks? There, T-H-E-I-R is wrong. It should be the contraction, T-H-E-Y apostrophe R-E. They are places where sea life is protected. Okay? So be sure to fix each one. Now, let's look at part B. Read each sentence below. Then decide if the underlined word in each sentence is a possessive noun or a contraction. Write your answer on the line provided. Please listen as I read each one. 6. The world's oceans are home to thousands of miles of coral reefs. 7. It's filled with wonders. 8. Some people think that coral is a plant, but really it's an animal. 9. Coral's relatives have soft, jelly-like bodies. Relatives means family. 10. The hawksbill turtle is one of the reef's many visitors. Let's do one together. 6. The world's oceans are home to thousands of miles of coral reefs. Worlds, W-O-R-L-D apostrophe S. This is a possessive noun. So I'm going to write possessive noun. The world's oceans. Okay? We'll do one more. Look at number 7. It's filled with wonders. I-T apostrophe S. It is filled with wonders. This is a contraction. So let's write contraction on the line. Okay? When you're finished, please turn the page to 124. We are coming close to the end of this grammar workbook. All right. This is our proofreading activity. Please listen as I go through the points. Point 1, it's, their, and your are possessive pronouns. It's, their, and your are contractions for it is, they are, and you are. Point 3, the word there means in that place. It sounds just like there and there. Listen to the directions. Rewrite each sentence in the following short essay. There are 6 homophone mistakes. Okay, let's listen as I read it. Most people care about their environment and do things to protect it. But places exist here and there that we don't see every day. It's important to take care of them too. This summer, I visited a beautiful coral reef. But a coral reef isn't just a nice place to visit. It's also like a neighborhood. Its millions of cracks and holes are home to many kinds of sea creatures. When I visited there, I learned that people have to take care of the oceans, not just the land. Now, let's look at a few together. I'm going to circle the mistakes. Most people Care about their, T-H-E-R-E, is not correct. This should be the possessive pronoun. Their environment, T-H-E-I-R. So most, don't forget to indent, space over. Most people care about their environment and do things to protect it. Okay? Now, let's look at one more sentence. But places exist here and there that we don't see every day. This is wrong. It should be in that place, there. T-H-E-R-E. So now I have found 2 mistakes. You will only have to find 4 more. Okay? So let's write. But places exist here and there that we don't see every day. Okay, so I have found 2 mistakes. I've circled them and I have written the sentences correctly. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more sentences to do on your own. In 5 sentences, you need to find the other 4 mistakes. And that's it for the grammar activity today. Please take your time and check your answers when you are done. And remember, if you have any questions, you can email Mr. Waterman at any time. We are almost done with this grammar workbook. Next week, in Monday's class, you're going to have a test. This one is a big test. It's on pages 125 through 128. So please start studying for it now. Take care, stay safe and well, and I will see you all in a few minutes in the next video. Okay? Bye-bye for now.